Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, 13th of April. It's a bright, sunny afternoon. It's been a bit chilly, but it's getting a little bit warmer. But still got a nice hot cup of tea with me. And I've been doing a raft of unboxing videos, the latest of which is this. And if you can hear that rattle, then this is a board game. So, I tell from the publisher, it's from Phalanx. It's a big game, so let's get to it. It's been torn, as it shouldn't be. Okay, let's take a knife to. Sorry, just put a knife to the edge and one slice there and there, and then I can get the box open for you. So, no more. Didn't see there. Bear with me. There we go. 1, 2. Yes, it is. Good. So, opening up the box. So use this. So essentially, what we've got in here is a couple of games about the moon race for the moon and the space race. I can't remember a time when I've not been fascinated by the space race and space travel and that sort of thing. I'm a big science fiction fan, always have been, but I've always been fascinated by rockets and the space shuttle and the moon missions. Board games which explore that kind of natural fits for me. And this is Rocketmen by Martin Wallace. Martin Wallace is a well-known designer, things like Age of Steam and Brass, typically focusing on quite economic games. Age of Steam and its family are railway network building games, but they're economic games. So Rocketmen is a deck building game with an innovative twist of preparing missions on the launch pad, temporarily removing parts of your asset from the deck to play. To win, you must find a balance between the mission and the money parts of your deck and use them efficiently, as the victory conditions reward you those with the fastest. This is what you've got. And I also like deck building games as well. They're a nice mechanic. I'm quite fond of a game called Trains. You see a theme there? I like trains and rockets. And I not particularly. I mean, for example, my father's very keen on model railways, and that's fine. It's got me interested in model railways, but I'm not about to get into model railways. I was as a kid. I don't have time or space. That said, I like playing games in which they're involved. I like, building networks and transporting things is quite fun. I quite like that. So what else have we got in here? There is some metal tokens, and I assume this is. Let's see if I can open this. Is it sealed? Basically, a little bit of a. Basically, you've got a little rocket and a stand to place it on. So essentially, almost like you've got like a launch pad there for your rocket. It's almost Ariane-like or Vostok rockets. Basically, the giant rockets that the Russians or the European Space Agency use. So that comes in that. And then what we have is a deluxe miniature set. 48 plastic mission miniatures, 12 per player, 36 plastic miniature bases, 9 per player. So that as well. So that's the full game. So let's get into the board game itself. So plastic. And we open. And what you've got inside is that. So that's this is the rules. They run to 16 pages, and you've got a summary on the back, description of the components on the page here, and there's the game in play. Really, I should have done this yesterday, somewhere where basically when it was Gagarin Day, which would have been the 60th anniversary of Gagarin's launch into space. That would have been fitting, but I didn't think of that. Of course I didn't. So we go onto the board. So there's the main board. There we go. Yeah, and basically the scoring, tracking, and the tracking the progress of the player characters' missions and so on. Essentially, basically reference guides for the players. Sorry, players. There am I thinking about role-playing games there. Counters. I'm not going to open these up. You've got individual decks there. There's basically multiple sets of decks there. Again, you'd have to sort through those, and they basically describe as equipment. So, like, you've got like a multi-purpose spacesuit there, asteroid mining there. Individual boards for each player, so let's have a look. Blue, yellow, white and red. It's not done it by nationality, which might be the obvious choice, and the great thing is what you've also got in there is plastic Ziploc bags, always useful. If at all you're into board gaming, you know the importance of Ziploc bags, and it's fantastic if a publisher includes them in with the box. That said, if you should be able to track down a source of manufacturer Ziploc bags near you. I have one. I went and bought a big box of about 1,000 of square ones, about double that size, and that's kept me going ever since. I've never had to go back and replace it, and I don't buy a lot of board games these days. Partly I don't have space, partly because I'm not playing them as often. They're difficult to get. They're often finding the time to get them to the table. Basically, obviously with the lockdown, it's also a case of actually getting out to play them, and they're, you've got to learn them and then teach them, and that's its own issue. So that's Rocketmen from Martin Wallace and Phalanx Games. We're going to have a look and see what the individual Rocketmen pieces are like. So slice that open. So again, here we go. Open up, just so you can see what we've got in there. So bags of little sprues, and then bases, and then you've got 2 trays in here of red, yellow, white and blue pieces, and good playing pieces always add to the game, and you essentially got various spaceships and satellites and shuttles and basically space stations, that sort of thing, which you've got to build throughout the game. So that's Rocketmen. It's a game I've been waiting for to come through on Kickstarter. I have no idea when I'm going to get to play this, but I do want to play it because it's the sort of game that I really like. Deck building, space theme, building rockets, so that should be alright. So, yeah, Rocketmen, Martin Wallace, looks to be good. I will review it in due course. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching another unboxing in the Nook. If you've enjoyed this, please do click the like button down below. If you have feedback, then please do take the time to add a comment. I do look at them, I do read them. If I get, basically try and take the time to respond. And if you want to see yet more of these unboxings in the Nook, please subscribe. And I will be back with another cup of tea, another box, something interesting in the box that I can chat about to you for 10 minutes or so. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you again soon. Bye for now.